A finance employee joined a video call with his CFO and 5 other executives, and every single face on that call was fake. I'm Kuro, and by the end of this, you'll know the 1 2 second habit that would have stopped this cold. He didn't get tricked by a bad actor, he got tricked by an entire fake company meeting. This isn't a hypothetical, it happened to Arup, a real British engineering firm. One employee got a phishing email, then joined a video call to confirm it was legitimate. On that call, the CFO and several other colleagues he recognized by face and voice. Every one of them was AI generated. He wired 25.6 million before anyone realized. Here's what should bother you. He did everything right, by the old rules. Phishing email? Suspicious. So he didn't just click and pay. He asked to verify it on a video call, with faces and voices he already knew. That's usually where the story ends safely. This time, it's where it really started. Scammers pulled real footage of the CFO and colleagues from past company calls and public videos. That's enough source material to train a face swap model and clone a voice convincingly. Then they didn't send a fake video, they ran the fake live on a real video call, reacting in real time. A live video call with 6 fake executives all talking and reacting naturally. How much technical skill do you think that took to actually pull off? Real-time face swapping runs this exact pipeline on every single video frame, live. Detect the face, map roughly 70 to 500 points on it, then synthesize the target face in that same pose. All of that has to finish in under 40 milliseconds, or the video starts visibly lagging. The output gets piped through a virtual camera, so Zoom or Teams just sees it as a normal webcam. Here's the part that should actually worry you more than the Arup number. In 2094, pulling this off needed real skill, custom trained models, real engineering effort. By 2006, commercial real-time deepfake tools exist for around $30 a month, no expertise required. The bar to run this exact scam dropped from skilled attacker to anyone with a subscription. If the tool costs $30 and needs zero special skill to run, how many of these calls do you think are happening right now, somewhere? Arab scam still needed real human attackers researching targets and running the call. Fraud researchers are now tracking a scarier shift, agentic AI running the whole chain itself. Find a target company, scrape their public videos, build the fake identities, run the call, move the funds. One operator, one AI system, doing what used to take a coordinated human crew. This isn't staying a 2024 story either. Fraud researchers documented a Fortune 500 financial firm losing 28 million to the same style of attack in early 2026. The company wasn't named publicly, but the mechanism was the same deepfake CFO video call playbook. Different year, different company, same exact hole in the same exact process. Two different companies, 2 years apart, fooled by nearly the same trick. Is that a coincidence? Or does it mean the actual fix still hasn't been adopted anywhere? So why didn't anyone on that Arab call notice something was off? Deepfakes do have tells, jitter at the edge of the face, slightly, off blinking, audio and lips drifting apart. But those are subtle and nobody's watching a normal work call looking for them. You don't audit a meeting you already trust. That's exactly the gap this attack lives in. Here's the fix. That's boring, cheap, and would have stopped this in seconds. Out of band verification, hang up, and call the person back on a number you already had, not one from the call. One finance worker at Ferrari actually did exactly this and stopped an almost identical scam mid-call. A security question only the real person could answer works too. The fake CFO simply can't answer it. So, if the fix is this simple, why do these scams keep working? Because it adds 10 seconds of friction to a call that already feels urgent and legitimate. Under real-time pressure, wire this before the deal closes. That 10 seconds is exactly what gets skipped. The scam isn't just technical. It's built to exploit the moment you're least likely to slow down. Your company's wire transfer process. Does it actually require a callback on a known number? Or does I saw them on the call still count as good enough? Be honest. Beyond the callback click, real defenses are getting built too. Liveness detection asks a caller to do something unscripted live that a synthetic feed struggles to fake. Content provenance standards cryptographically sign real footage right at the camera, so fakes can't carry that signature. None of it works though, until enough companies actually turn it on. Quick myth to clear up, because people conflate these two. A phishing email asks you to trust a message. This asks you to trust your own eyes and ears. Email security training doesn't prepare anyone for that. It's a completely different kind of trust being attacked. Which is exactly why the old just don't click suspicious links advice doesn't save you here. Honestly, if scammers ever deepfake me, they're getting a pay cut. I'd approve the transfer, then immediately ask for a raise on their behalf too. Kuro shaped chaos, even in a fake meeting. The myth worth killing here, this isn't about the Arup employee being gullible. He followed the exact process his company trained him to follow. Verify on a call with people you recognize. The process itself was the vulnerability, not the person following it. Fix the process. Real callback verification. And this exact scam stops working everywhere it's tried. Let's land this one in a few seconds. Arup lost 25.6 million to a live deepfake video call. Every face on it was fake. The tools to do this now cost about $30, and a similar scam already repeated in 2026. The fix that actually works is boring. Hang up, call back on a number you already trust. That's this week's AI news. A real company, a real 25.6 million, and not one real person on that call. New episode every week. Subscribe so you don't fall for anything, fake meetings included. Would you have caught it? Tell Kuro honestly in the comments.